but the match was decent. Okay, and it was a decent. The finish was awkward because I think the timing got messed up. But what they did with this and what they got out of it, I just think the whole thing was very bizarre. Because me and Konnan talked about this earlier on the Master Public Minute, and I don't know what you guys think about this, but you had what was going to be one of your biggest matches on your live TV on your Wednesday show in a very, very long time, which will probably draw a number. And the out on this was watch Impact on Tuesday night.
But it's
I just thought that.
Yeah, but it's just.
I'm just thinking like this is rookie bookers. They don't know like I just did. This did not. This just helped the Impact.
It does.
Like bravo for Impact for a brilliant move.
It does,
you know?
but I think it would just happen. It's way too soon to go. Yeah, go to Impact and see what happens on Impact, then see what happens on AEW. I think it's just the first step in something that's going to be really compelling, and it's going to shine a light on some other guys. And
Joe,
it's going to. I really do. I really do. Yeah.
The first thing it's going to do, number one, and if it doesn't do this, it's a mathematical miracle. The first thing it's going to do is make Impact's rating bigger this week.
What do you think it'll add?
So Impact is going to have more people watching it.
Without a doubt.
That's no doubt about that. I think we'll all agree on that. Raise your hand if you think Impact's rating is going to be up this kick.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't think we would all agree with is, okay, will AEW's rating be up next week? Would everybody agree if I said they're going to be up next week? Would everybody agree with that?
Yeah, next week's going to be up. Yeah,
it will. Next week will be.
It depends on by how much you want.
Well, okay, all right. So I'm saying no. You're saying maybe.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Carlos?
A little bit.
Well, I'm
maybe
saying,
or no?
I'm saying if Omega goes to Impact this week and somebody beats him down or a couple guys beat him down and then they say, I'll see your ass in AEW next week, AEW's ratings will go up.
Yeah. Well, also,
why would they go up?
Also,
because they want to see these guys from Impact coming in and doing something.
People that watch Impact, they only watch it. Do you actually think that there's people that watch Impact and don't watch AEW?
Yeah, I was going to say that. There is hardcore Impact fans. There really is. That bleed Impact.
How many people are you drawing?
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't have a list.
I'm not saying you
act like I know exactly who and how many people.
Telling you how it is.
There's got to be some people that. Huh?
Common sense would dictate
every time we have a conversation, you're just trying to make a point. I'm just telling you that their ratings will go up. Maybe non-casuals that weren't going to watch it are going to be, I want to see this with Impact. Maybe people that usually watch Raw and don't watch, they're going to be interested.
Yeah, people like
the ones that don't watch,
invasions.
like the ones that don't watch every week hardcore, just casual and only something cool is going to happen or they read something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be interested to see this.
People like invasions. Invasions, as a rule, always get some casual interest.
Bro, you guys are in the bubble.
No, but
this is not like this. Outside the bubble, nobody like this is.
It
this
just
is
started though. How can you tell already?
Bubble to generate the buzz and stuff. They watch all the shows. This is for the dirt. They're booking the angle for the dirt sheets. This is what this is literally this. That's what this saying. They're taking the show that's drawing way better numbers than a show below it, is letting the champion in that show go on the show that's drawing way better, so to help them draw more numbers. That's all that's happening here. It's very weird.
No, they're hoping for
They could have I'm just saying Kenny Omega won the championship. And it's like,
okay, so
the angle
remember
is
that you said,
you're just
okay. You know the T-shirt sales and the popularity of the Bullet Club, right?
This has got nothing
Okay, let me
to do
just
with
let me
it.
just say
Of course
something.
it does. Of course it
Bro,
does.
what the can I ever talk on this? Listen, if Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, right, who used to be in the Bullet Club with the Young Bucks, okay,
And Kenny.
if they say they're gonna be there next week, it's gonna pop a rating.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
And you're Disco. It sounds like you're just thinking short term for next
Tell
week.
Hughes to mark this show. Let's get all these comments.
Yeah.
And we'll keep score. All right. When the time comes.
Disco predicts the future. Yeah. No, I think you're thinking short term.
No. It's Disco hates Sting.
Disco hates Sting. Disco hates AEW versus Impact. Dude, I think if this is a long-term thing and guys jump back and forth on the shows and they promote a pay-per-view.
The biggest excuse, every excuse I hear for AEW is, it's a long-term angle. It's like, how do you know it's a long-term angle? They just did it. I just think it's very. Here's my point. We've talked about this. Me and Konnan have talked about this. Yeah. You have and I think everybody in the business or people that aren't in the business, that been around, like people that have booked and written TV before, looked at ratings and gotten into and like had to analyze ratings. Like you have to write TV and like try. You're watching what the AEW, like Tony Khan, these guys are doing, and they're not booking to get ratings. Because like they're not like they're not booking to get ratings for the show.
And what was Sting doing there?
Why
bring in Sting, a guy who's only going to wrestle once or twice for you, if you're not trying to get ratings? Sting's mystery appearance was obviously to get people talking.
That's my point. You think this is how you get ratings? Oh, we'll bring in Sting. And we'll put him on the show.
Yeah.
All right, what's he going to do? Nothing. All right. Well, brother, this is like everything like this. Like they have tools at their disposal, and they're making a lot of rookie mistakes. I think everybody's like everybody gives them a pass and takes it easy on.
Bro, I think what they did with Sting was fine.
Yeah,
but they are rookies.
I mean,
yeah. Go ahead.
They are rookies.
Yeah.
Well, treat them like rookie and call them out when they're making mistakes.
Well, I don't think the Sting thing was a mistake.
No, and I
Honestly,
think long term,
I feel like I bury AEW a lot.
Yeah.
So for me, putting over stuff on this show, like I think they did a decent job with this week. So
and I think long term, you'll see that there's going to be plenty of benefits to this cross-promotional angle. I think it's going to work.
Give me an example of a long-term angle they've done in AEW since October of last year that has worked.
Cody versus MJF.
Cody versus Jericho.
Okay, whoa,
Omega versus Moxley.
Time out. Where's MJF right now?
He's in the top stable. He's in the big top storyline.
He's diluted, and he's the demand. Bro, let me tell you something. They're gonna
break up the inner circle.
This is the biggest problem I've had with AEW so far. Okay,
well,
this
how's
is
he
why.
diluted?
Let me tell you, we already discussed this. Number one, MJF and Jericho, two of the best talkers in the company, right?
Yeah.
What are they? So these two guys are going to be in an angle with each other. What do they do? Like, what has the angle been for like the past 10 weeks?
MJF joins the inner circle. Now he's causing the friction.
Comedy.
Will he? No, but if he's in it and he's breaking up the top stable.
You had MJF as a great talker. You know, Jericho's a great talker. If you subtracted MJF and put Shawn Michaels in and did the same angle that Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho did, a serious angle between two great competitors with two great mic skills, okay, with a heel and a baby face, this thing would have been 100 times better.
Yeah, but it's still going.
It's
still evolving.
Two of the best talkers of this generation, and they've just been doing Saturday Night Live skits.
It's still evolving.
Were people talking about him or not?
You guys can make excuses for it, but it's a completely wasted opportunity of talents. You had two awesome talkers that could have talked massive shit and had a series of violent matches against each other.
But that's maybe
not going to happen.
So you want? Wait a minute. Maybe Jericho. So now you want to put Chris in a series of violent matches after we were saying earlier that he might be in the ring a little too much.
No, they did a musical in the middle of their angle.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. Jericho and MJF, like two, like the future of the business is looking at the up and coming guy, badass heel on the mic, and the generational Hall of Famer, and this is the angle they gave us.
But you acknowledged you yourself said that.
Raise your hand if you're disappointed with the direction they've taken from Jericho and MJF.
I was at first. Now I'm like,
Harry, raise your hand. Harry, be honest. Harry, you got to be honest.
No, I like it, dude. I enjoyed it.
Jericho and MJF.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
That's Disco. But I think you yourself, Disco, said that Jericho's going to be turning heel, or I'm sorry, babyface. It's working. It looks like they're going towards exactly what you're saying.
Another Jericho MJF match, exactly.
Right. They're going. There's no intrigue. There's no story. There's no doubt. You're looking at they're going to When they all beat up Jericho and he's a baby, everybody's going, oh, what a great angle. It's like, no, it's not. There's no swerve.
Dude, it was so obvious that MJF was going to turn on Cody. We knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. And it was great when it happened. The crowd went crazy in the arena, and the match was great.
Because they teased it a few times and they drew it out a little bit.
I think right now, when I'm looking at their numbers and they're just stuck, okay, I'm just trying to give advice on what I think they should do, and they should change the tone of a lot of their comedic stuff more serious. There's way too much comedic stuff on that show.
There wasn't that much today.
That's what I'm disappointed
Thank God.
Perfect example. The MJF Moxley angle was the best thing they've done in since they've been doing this whole thing. Okay? And the MJF character, that character against Chris Jericho's character, and an angle against each other would have been far more entertaining than MJF and Moxley, but they turned it into comedic stuff, which is they got already enough comedic stuff on the show, and that's I'm disappointed in that. That's
to be honest, Disco, I'll say that I enjoyed more the Kingston against Moxley than the Moxley against MJF, because Moxley MJF I did want to see. Kingston, no disrespect, Konnan, I know he's your boy. I had no clue who he was. I didn't like his look. I didn't enjoy anything about it, but he got me invested in that freaking match. And I went from zero interest to I want to watch this.
Yeah.
So I'll say that match development between Mox and Kingston was my favorite part in these last couple of months.
That reminds me.
Even over Moxley MJF.
It reminds me. Can someone help me out real quick? Because maybe I was spaced out or whatever. At the end of the show, after Kenny runs away with the belt with Callis, Eddie Kingston gets on the headset or something and says he wants Lance. What is
that was weird.
Is that how the show?
Looking for Lance Archer, I think, right?
And then the show ended, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
that's a little strange.
So I watched
like
the
right
video
at the
online. Yeah, and Kingston.
It's almost
and
like
Bunny
it's almost
and
like
the Blade and
and
all of them went out. But it seems like they ran out of time, and they
they might have, because it's very weird. If you remember last week, out of the blue, for no reason, Lance Archer just came out and attacked somebody. Remember?
Yeah.
We were like, what?
Are they filming next week's AEW tonight?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Oh,
because that's a match on next week's show.
Why are they taping it?
They usually
do Wednesday, Thursday.
They do?
They shoot
40 degrees. See how cold it was there?
Well, I'm saying that now. Now it's going to get spoiled.
But they always do that. They always do that. They go live on Wednesday, and then on Thursday they shoot next week's show. So that way the wrestlers go back home, and they're not exposed every week, flying in and out every Tuesday and Thursday.
Every 2 weeks.
Now, what do you guys think it would be good if Disco was Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss's manager? You know,
absolutely.
Get in shape, look like a star.
Yeah,
man, man back in my days. What are you?
Konnan announced yesterday. Konnan announced yesterday that the Trios Championships are coming next year, so maybe Disco can be the third wheel.
Yeah. Well, Sting is going to be tagging up with Darby and
Cody.
Cody.
Disco can wear the little short shorts that Sonny Kiss wears.
Oh, Jesus.
Who do you think he got them from? Who do you think he got him from?
It's an upper body business.
That was like an hour. That was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because it's
who are you blaming?
Talking about yourself.
Who are you blaming?
Hey, but